Okay, so this video, I messed up and I forgot to show you what normally happens with a 4.2.1 jailbroken iPod when you try to open apt123 Locker and download a ROM. Even the GBA BIOS file right there, it doesn't even download. It gives you an error. So I want A through, I don't even know what A through something. But it doesn't matter. I'm going to install it, and I'll show you what happens when you install it on a 4.2.1 jailbroken iPod. Normally you'd have to use your computer, and it just does not work. By the way, this is Badly133, and this is my first video. Please tell me what you think about it, if it's good or not, and it's going to start as soon as I show you what happens to that. And it's instructional. You get a 404 not found, http /1.1 error code. And then it says reloading data, and then the bar is just stuck there. But it doesn't crash, it loads, and then you go back to Cydia and you don't have any ROMs. That's it. Hey look, you can see my camera. But anyways, that's it, and I'm going to show you, and you can see me. Hi guys. Anyways, and then you will be able to get ROMs just using your iPod, which a lot of the videos show you how to get the ROMs, but they don't show you how to just use your iPod. And I know that you can only download one at a time, but it's actually pretty fast for just using your iPod, but it'd be faster on the computer if you just want to use the computer. I can show you how, but there's already plenty of videos and I don't like to be a copycat. So that the second part of the video will happen now. This is Badly133. This is my first video, and I've been having a heck of a time last night trying to figure out a way that I figured it out, but it took me a while to figure out a way I can download ROMs with gpsPhone. I'm not going to go back because it took me forever to get in here, but I have gpsPhone, and it took me forever to figure out how to get ROMs just from my iPod. See, this is a computer. You don't need it in this video that I'm going to show you, but I'm just sitting next to my computer because I use my computer a lot. Anyways, now first things first, my favorite source is Excelese, which is Cydia. Here, I'll put it close, and I'll put it in the description too, but cydia.excelese.com. I'm too lazy to type it in, but when you get that, then you can get all these things that you need to get. And you want to go in here, and then you go down to I, and then if you go down here, it'll probably take a while. Let me speed up. D, E, F. Okay, I file. You need this to get the ROMs without your computer. It helps you. It helps you choose the place to download, to put the file in. Actually, no, it doesn't do that. It helps you extract the zipped folder. That's what it does. And it's truthfully my favorite source. Of course, Hackalo is cool because you get installers, but Excelese is my favorite because of that. Now, once you get iFile, you want to get, well, it doesn't matter what order, but then you go down to S and you go to Safari Download Manager right there. You want to download that. I already downloaded it, of course. And then once you get that, you can download stuff through Safari, which is really cool. And then after you get those two sources, you go, not sources, get those two things, I guess. If you, oh, by the way, and then you can get like Barrel, which is a paid app on Cydia. If you see videos of people flipping through that, that's Barrel. And with Excelese, you can get it for free. And you can get a bunch of themes, paid themes for free. And now, here's what you got to do. You got to do Safari, and this is what Safari web browser does right there. That thing right there, it allows you to download stuff. See, here, I'll click on it and it'll show you. It says downloads. Already got Pokemon Leaf Green. I'm going to show you what to do. CoolROM.com is for all the GBA ROMs that if you want. But of course, if you have like Super Nintendo or Nintendo 64, there's different places for that. I don't know them, but this is just for gpsPhone. So CoolROM.com is the place to go because there's tons and tons. There's like everything here. And now I'll get a different Pokemon game. I'm not that big of a fan of Pokemon, but it's easiest to think of. I screwed up because I accidentally clicked an add Pokemon. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. Wow, hey look, it's got a capital O. That kind of looks funny. Alright. Pokemon, searching. Let's see, what should I get? Oh, and it's Game Boy Color games. Nintendo DS. But, pretty sure that's all, yeah, that's it. Game Boy Color, Nintendo DS. Pretty much all Nintendo's portables. Let's see, Pokemon Fire Red. Nah. Pokemon Emerald. Yeah, we'll do it. Pokemon Fire Red. Click on that. And then it says, please wait, your download link will appear in 7 seconds. That kind of sucks, you have to wait, but it's still cool. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Now click it. And then it asks, now this is important. If you don't want to go through a bunch of hassle to do it, but if you just click download, it will put in your download file, then you have to go in iFile and copy the file and then go back and delete and all this crazy stuff. But instead, you click download to. See, it says downloads. Like I said, put downloads. You want to go back to media. Click ROMs. Click GBA. See, there's a bunch of them already there. And make sure. See this GBA bios.bin. If you search that, they're probably in already been searched little thing, like it pops down and says you want to click it, and the first download that comes up, download it and download it to this file that I showed you, and then you can play all your files. If you have gpsPhone, you probably already knew that, but still. And you click save, and it's downloading. My internet's slow, so it takes a while. Probably most of you guys probably have fast internet, so probably already be done, but still. Okay, now it's done. See, it says downloaded, finish downloads. Okay, now click here. Go to, now this is where you use iFile. The folder's in a zipped, well no, the folder's zipped, which is a compressed folder, and it takes up less space. Now, how do you get in here? See this? If you're all the way up here, you want to go down. You want to click var. You want to scroll down to mobile. You want to go down and click media. Well, you don't have to go down. And then ROMs. And it says GBA. And you see all the ROMs. And there's Pokemon Fire Red. You click that. And it says zip viewer and unarchiver. I'm going to click zip viewer because zip file. I don't know what unarchiver does. It probably puts an icon. Whatever. I'm done talking. I can't talk. Okay. README file, you don't need it. You just can delete that one. It takes up space. Now you click this. See that button? Click that and click extract file. It says unlocking files. And click done. And you see that there's two folders. One shows a little zip and it says zip. See, it's compressed 16 5.1. You don't need this. Click delete that. Now there's Fire Red right there. Now let's see if it worked. Go back. Oops. I was on another page. And then go to gpsPhone. And by the way, XLEs can get you gpsPhone for free. And look, there's Pokemon Fire Red, Leaf Green. I download Fire Red. I'll open that one. And then I'll do it in portrait sound because it's easy. And the sound's always messed up because my iPod lags. It probably won't be if you have a newer iPod. Mine's a 3rd generation. You hear that? Yeah, that sounds bad. I'm turning that down. But anyways, just show you that it works. Click start. Start. See, it says various buttons will be explained in the order of importance. Click A. I'm going to skip all this to show you that it's a working ROM. Skip all this. Skip, skip, skip. Pretty much you see that it's working. You can move around and stuff, and it's cool. It's awesome. And then that's how you can get ROMs for free, and of course ROMs are usually free, but for free, and get them on your iPod using an iPod or iPhone. This is just an iPod Touch. I don't have an iPhone or anything. Anyways, now that's it. I'm gonna put a link up to my nephew's and friend's channel up here. We do this thing called Randomtrocity. We made up our name. It's actually quite funny, and hopefully when this video becomes famous, I don't think it will, but if it does, I have that link to my channel. Oh no, my nephew's channel, and I'm in there a lot. You can see my bigness in there, and that's how you can get ROMs on a 4.2.1 jailbroken iPod just using your iPod. And normally, dang it,